not placing your feelings into a trade, what are we basically saying? We're saying that in order for that not to take place, in order for that not to happen, right, what needs to be done? You need to get over a certain fear. You need to get over a certain way of thinking. You need to get over a certain way of understanding or acknowledging what could or couldn't have happened. Make sense? You with me, guys?
Yeah.
So you thinking and you knowing are two totally different things. When you know what the market's going to do, then it's no longer a thinking game. You're no longer thinking what the market's going to do. You know what the market's going to do. How do we get to a point where we know what the market's going to do?
It's when you understand what the market is doing.
Correct. Correct. Now, how do we take such principles into matters where we can actually do this work to a point where even if the manipulation comes into play, we are still not manipulated by it? Anyway, answer me. Come on, guys. Okay. Let's go to a chart. Right. You know we have double highs. We have equal highs, right? Everybody can see that, right?
Yes.
We have equal highs. If this was the situation currently happening, right? Let's look at this part of the market, right? This is happening now, right? This is happening in the market. Let's pretend that this is actually unfolding in the market, right? What are your thoughts at this level? Have you bought or are you waiting to sell? We're at the highest the market's gone. What are your thoughts?
I would say, Marco, it made a new high, which means it is a psychological area, point where the market came. So I would rather say, if you are in the buy where all the green candles are up, you need to think now, is the market going to go higher or is it going to reject that level there?
Okay, now what would you be thinking? Now, you already know that the market fell. We all know that. We saw that. But what would your thoughts here be? This is psychology now, guys. What would your thoughts be? What would you be thinking right now? This is what's happening in the market right now. Right? We had the impulse, right? We had an impulse, we had a pullback, we had an impulse. What are you thinking is going to happen now?
That is going to drop.
Reversal. That we're going to probably have a reversal because we've had an impulse, a reverse, and now an impulse, right? So we're basically looking for a reversal. Right?
Yes.
But now, how is your thinking? What are you thinking? Let's say you've analyzed this chart. What are you thinking? Let's say, guys, let's say you analyze this chart. What would you be doing right now at this moment? The market is up there. You've just created a new high.
I'd be selling.
You'd be selling.
I'd be looking for previous areas of support or resistance, and then looking to see if there's any patterns that I maybe might be able to figure out what other direction might be a possible goal. But yeah, I'd be wrong about looking at that.
Okay. So let's say you're now looking to sell this market. We're now looking to sell this market. This market has gone this far. Just move it. The market has gone this far. We haven't sold yet, but we're about there, right? In your head, guys, now be honest with yourself. You need to be honest with yourself. In your head, what are you thinking?
It's gonna keep on buying.
It's going to keep on buying. Are we thinking the same thing? Who agrees with him that it would keep on buying?
Nah.
If you didn't know that the fall was about to happen, would you not keep on buying?
Not really.
Oh, yes.
You would, right?
We're at an RB level.
When do you tell yourself, no, this is not a buying market?
RB level.
When you look at the higher time frame.
When it creates equal highs.
So what are we looking for? We're looking for equal highs.
You're looking for a rejection.
I will look for the previous order block in a higher time frame, and I will decide after that.
Guys, we're on a 4-hour chart. Where's your higher time frame? A daily, a weekly? Wait.
Daily.
The daily.
A daily. Why not go to a smaller time frame? Why a higher time frame?
High time frame shows direction.
Because then you can see what it's been doing basically you can see where it's been at, going up and down, checking where your support and resistance is and seeing where your supply and demand is.
Okay, so let's draw this out. This is our box. Agree with me? That's our box. This is where our emotions are at, correct?
Yeah.
That's where our emotions are at. Now, let's see where more confirmation comes in. You think it's going to come in on a higher time frame or a lower time frame?
Lower time
A
frame.
lower time frame. The higher time frame to confirm, then the lower time frame to substantiate what you're thinking on the higher time frame. So you probably go check it out on like a 15-minute or a 1 hour.
Okay, so I'm going to ask 5 of you guys to tell me which time frames to go to.
15 minutes.
First person, what time frame do I go to?
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Let's go to a 15-minute chart. Right. On the 15-minute chart is our box. Right? That's our box. So let's say this is only C now. It's still ranging.
Yeah.
What are your emotions telling you now? Remember, guys, this is all based on emotions. What are your emotions telling you now?
Gotta wait for it to break out the box to confirm if it's a sell or not. If it doesn't break out the box, then I'm not gonna sell them and keep on buying. If it doesn't
Fair
break
enough.
out down.
Fair enough. What box? What box? That box there?
Yeah, the one that, basically where it's ranging, I'll draw my box and then I'll go look for the next, for the support, which would be just under there. So if you go up with your mouse, right over there. Once it touches there, I'll wait, and if it completely goes through that, then I'll start selling.
Okay, so let's draw your line in. My question to you is, how are your emotions right now?
More down.
No? Further down?
More down. Because sometimes it just gives a fake breakout, catch you, and then it shoots up. No more.
Further down? So that's support there.
Yeah. So I'll wait for it to break through, retest, and then I'll enter the sell if I was going for a sell. If it goes down, touches, comes back up, I'll keep on buying until it confirms to me that it's broken through, retested, keep going down.
And what are your emotions telling you to do? What is your emotions telling you to do here? What gameplay are your emotions taking right now with you regarding this setup?
Marco, do you mean if you are already in a buy? Are you asking that?
No,
Or you ask for when to sell? Or
you now like they've come to a new high, guys. Shit, I wanna get into this market. Your emotions are playing games on you. So your emotions.
I think at this point.
So at the moment, I'm on a swing.
Emotions.
Hold on, one person at a time.
You can go first.
Sorry. I think at this point, as a normal trader who probably doesn't know much, you say sell, sell, sell. What do you see it sell? Your emotions will tell you to sell at this moment.
Okay. So you agree that he's selling the market?
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
So for
Why
me,
doesn't this guy just pay for the full trading?
Okay, hold on. How do you identify a sell here? How do you identify a sell here? Why would you be selling this market?
Marco,
What is telling you to sell the market? Come, guys.
I would say that we have like super highs, and then the market basically goes just above the previous high.
market is moving sideways.
Liquidity, and then it will drop, usually. I don't know if that's correct.
Oh, it's a fair reply. But guys, you're still not answering my question. My question is, what are you thinking at this point in time, and you want to get into this? You want to get into the next movement because you can see that something's about to happen. We've just created a new high. What is going through your head, guys? Be honest with yourself. What is going through your head? I can't help you if you're not honest with me. I can't help you if you're not going to be honest with me. What is going through your head right now? That is the price action right in front of you. That's the block. That is price action right now at this current point. What's going through your head?
Double top.
Double top.
Is going high.
It's not a double top.
How many of you guys are buying this market? Be honest.
Nah.
How many of you guys are buying this market?
You got an RB level.
So we have a few buyers.
I would never.
How many of you guys are?
No, I would never buy that high.
Oh, this isn't. No, I thought this was live. This is now. Check the price now. So no, then I go back on the previous analysis because I thought I was comparing it to what I'm busy doing live. But no, I would sell.
But now remember.
I would sell.
No, but now, guys, be honest with yourselves. You didn't know the market was going to sell. We didn't know this was going to take place. We just created a new high. What are you thinking?
The market is buying.
buyer's market.
It's a buyer's market.
The seller's market.
Why is it a seller's market? Let's debate it, guys. Why is it a buyer's market and why is it a seller's market?
It's an uptrend.
Well, I would say they want to grab liquidity, so they would. Everyone's going. Most of your retail traders will be buying now, so your institutions are like, okay, well, now's the time to wipe these guys out. They're all going to push in for the buy. Let's give them a fake out. Let it just go a bit up. Let it all jump, and then boom, we hit the down to 50%.
I agree.
Now we're thinking like them. That's what I wanted to hear. Now we're thinking like them. We're no longer thinking like retail traders. We're thinking like them. We know that there's a pool of liquidity at the top. That's why they created a new high, right? They created a new high because everybody knows that once a new high is created, that's the end of the impulse, and we can then see a correction in the market before a new impulse. Correct?
Yes, correct.
Correct. Now, this is exactly how they are thinking. Exactly what you said. They know that you've got your breakout traders that are just waiting to get that breakout, right? Or
Trend line.
we've got those traders that are just buying at that level of resistance. Because the market has created a new high, who's buying? The retail traders. Why? Because, sorry, who's selling the market? Sorry about that. Who's selling the market? The retail traders. Why? Because they've learned to buy the market when it's high and, sorry, sell the market when it's high and buy the market when it's low.
No.
You buy the highs, sorry, you sell the highs, you buy the lows. That's retail trading for you. Right. Now we start seeing this happen. What's your thoughts on the market now?
It's gonna break down.
Okay, so now we know that we are no longer part of the retail traders, right? We're no longer part of the retail traders. We are now working with passing this low. Are we really? Are we working on this low? Are we working on this low? Where are we waiting to take our trade? We need to enter, guys. We need to enter this trade. Where are we entering? Where are we entering?
So I would have waited for it to, I would have now obviously, so when I gave you that the support there, I was working on my live, I'm actually currently trading now. I would move it a bit up and then I'd wait for it to break through, to retest and confirm, and then I'll enter.
Where? There?
No, but
There.
yeah.
Why there?
That, for me, that is with, okay, so where you go in, if you zoom in, you'd see where it was ranging before the actual move started. Yeah, so they're on your left, where that small little amount where basically where they were waiting to decide what they were going to do. Then they pushed the price up, came down, pushed it up again, and now they're waiting. So
Talking about that here.
yeah, so I'd say they're coming back again to there, and then from there they would decide, okay, now we're going to push it down, or we're going to give them a fake out to the top, make them think it's going up, and then sell.
Okay, guys, this level becomes what now? A what?
Resistance.
Okay. ICT, we don't use resistance. What do we use?
Supply and demand.
Liquidation zone.
Well, yeah, liquidation zone and supply zone. So this would now be my zone. Agreed? Well,
Yeah.
there. Right. So now that I've got this confirmation, what's my next step? What am I looking for? I still have not entered. I still have not gotten an entry. Now, one is saying we're retesting this level, or we're waiting for them to make a decision at this level. How many of you agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You agree with that? Okay. Now, what happens when the market comes back to this level? What are we expecting? Guys, what happens when the market comes back to the supply zone? What are we expecting?
For it to drop.
And when it drops, what does it find?
Demand.
Correct. Right. So now we're waiting for supply to find demand. But we need supply to first come into, tap into that level of supply. in order for it to find demand. Right. So as price goes, you were saying we're going to see a decision being made. Right.
Yes.
Right. Guys, there's a retest and a level of
Support.
resistance. Huh? Yes, support, but again, also resistance turns into support.
Yes.
What are your emotions now? How about your emotions now? What are your emotions telling you? What is happening? You haven't entered the market yet. What do you want to do? What are you thinking of doing? Your emotions are playing games with you now. They tell you
If I
you're
was
getting the market.
impatient, if I was impatient and I saw it respected that resistance, I would have entered for a buy.
Right. At least you're honest. So you would have ended for a buy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
How many of you guys are with him that you would have ended with a buy?
Nah.
I agree.
Yes.
Yeah, I would agree too.
So nobody's really selling the market anymore. We're now believing that the market is going to break this previous high and create a higher high. Correct?
For me, I wouldn't look at it like that. I would have seen, okay, it respected the resistance, but it hasn't confirmed the full new move because it's not ranging enough and hasn't broken a box. I would have seen that as a scalping opportunity instead of a swing. Like,
Yeah, it's just been 50%.
Okay, so how many buys do we have?
I would be buying.
That's one.
I would be buying.
I am buying.
I would be buying.
Buy. 5,
I'll be buying.
6. How many of you are just going to sit on your hands and do nothing?
Me, I'll wait for a sale day.
I will wait. I won't do anything.
I will wait too.
Why are you
I'm
waiting?
buying.
You're buying. So we've got buyers and we've got sellers in this house. Beautiful. We all know that the market should come back to this level, right?
Yes.
Are you waiting for that?
No, I would have taken partials halfway already because I'm still waiting for it to confirm that. I'm still waiting for that drop. So I would have taken profit off, partial profits, and then I would have set normally I set my stop loss to entry then, and then I hold.
Okay.
If it goes to the breaks up, then I enter further. If it comes, it's a stop loss, I break even and then wait for the downward movement.
Okay.
I would wait. Because the market is still, I think, is still in consolidation, and in that box there is not much that, unless if you want to, scalp. But at this moment, I would wait.
Why have none of you guys mentioned the higher time frame?
Because we already looked at it previously.
But we just got previous data. New data. Let's see this box on a higher time frame.
Why doesn't this guy just get bar
This
replay?
paints a better picture for you. Now what would you be doing?
Just get bar replay, dog.
Look, you're at 50 minutes.
Yeah, some pay for full subscription.
what?
I was still scalp trade and then still wait for the move because it still hasn't confirmed up or down yet on that.
How many of you guys would be selling looking at that?
I wouldn't sell yet.
You wouldn't sell yet. Why not?
So, because the market, because it hasn't confirmed the sell for me yet. You can enter the sell there, and then they decide, okay, we're going to take it back up to the support, and they're like, oh shit, I've already lost so much, close. And then when you close up there, then they're like, okay, thank you, we've taken your money, now we will drop it back down. You're like, fuck, I should have kept it.
It's making higher highs and higher lows, so I would never.
Structure hasn't broken.
Making higher highs and higher lows, right?
Yeah, correct.
If it's making higher highs and higher lows, we're expecting it to make a higher high.
Yes, right.
Right? So everybody would be buying.
I would have been buying. Yeah.
Right. Let's go to a 4-hour chart. And where are we? We're up there. We're probably getting what? We're getting that. There. Probably looking at that now. Right? What are you thinking? Look at that chart carefully. Look at that chart carefully, yeah?
On 1318, just before the consolidation, there could we say that's a order block? Everything above is a buy, everything below is a sell.
We could say that. Well, I could say that, but my trading and your trading are not the same. What are you thinking?
I would still hold because it hasn't confirmed the sell to me yet. So I'd still hold my buy.
So you still hold your buy.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're holding buys until where's our confirmation?
Right.
So as I said, I would have taken partial profits at 50% of that on the way back up to support. Set my stop loss to entry, and then once it comes back down and it hits my stop loss and breaks through and comes back up to retest, then I confirm my code to sell.
Okay. Now, guys, is it only me or do you see equal lows?
Yeah. There's no low and low, they're all high and low. They're all equal, basically.
Right. What does it mean when we have equal lows?
Range.
Buy.
Right?
Mm.
It means buy. Everybody agree?
It's a ranging market.
Yes.
I don't know.
Well, take for rules, it means buy. So we all know that we've got perfectly equal lows, right? So we're gonna buy. But where are you buying to?
I have no idea about that.
If you buy from the equal low, you buy to the supply zone.
Correct. So now, look at how this works out. Now we buy into the supply zone. Then that happens. What's your emotions telling you? What are you now you're like, what the how? What the how? Right? Right?
Yeah.
Now what? Now what are you thinking? Because now you bought.
To get out of the buy because of the resistance.
Okay.
So, as I said, I would have set a break even. So it would have hit my stop loss, gone down. But now I would go down to a lower time frame to see if it's turning that support into resistance or not.
Guys, why didn't you look at this price action on a lower time frame? Why wouldn't you look at this time? Why wouldn't you look at this price action on a lower time frame?
Can I say something, Marco?
Yeah.
At this moment, for me, I think if I had bought, I would not have held until the supply zone. I would have held until 50% or until the mitigation, somewhere there. Then, after that, I will take my profit. maybe half of my profit. Then if I had held my positions, when it drops below the equal, the previous equal equal high, equal lows. Yeah, I would have held because I would know that it's probably a manipulation of the market.
Now, guys, let me show you something. Who wants to see what this candle data holds? You guys want to be shocked.
Go to 15 minutes.
I want to see. Yeah, show us.
15 minutes.
Let's just go to a 1 hour
15
and
minutes.
look at what that candle alone, what data it was holding.
So what are we doing? Top down analysis now. Is this supposed to be top down analysis?
You can see what happened here.
Double top, break, retest.
Where exactly?
Looks like they tried to trap the buyers.
Exactly. So why the hell would you be buying? And they should be still trading like retail traders.
Give us an example of how they try to shut the buyers, please.
So you see before the down movement, you'll see the buy candle, the bullish candle there. What happened is they went down, it's still coming up, guys. It's all okay, cool. It's now our long know that it's going up. It's going to turn into a buy. People pumped in, and then they just dropped it. Like if you see the biggest drop happened, the biggest bearish happened.
Let me show you something.
Immediately after that.
Everybody was buying. Everybody was buying at that retest. Right? Everybody was buying, right? And as soon as the market came down here, everybody was selling. Buyers got taken out, and everybody who was trying to sell the market got taken out over here. Can you all see that?
Yes.
So you bought the markets, they took you out. You sold the market, they still took you out. So now how do we kind of like, I don't know, make sure we don't get into such situations? Guys,
waiting for the confirmation.
Where's the confirmation?
Breakout and retest.
A what?
Breakout and a retest.
Why a breakout and a retest? Let's go to a lower time frame. Now, what is it showing you? Remember, that was one big down candle. What is it showing you now? What happened here, guys?
Price compressed there.
What happened?
I say it's like a construction box. The price, candles are small, all are small. There was a decision making there.
Exactly. And can you see it exactly? At 50% mitigation, the market fell. Guys, what I'm trying to tell you is you need to look at your time frames. Don't just look at a big candle on a 1 hour and say, oh my gosh, that candle's going down. Look at what happened in that candle. That way these guys won't play with your emotions. You understand? They wouldn't have played with my emotions yet. I would have known what to do. And I feel like everybody else now would have known what to do. Right?
Yeah.
Who was going to buy this market?
Yes.
Nobody. Make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now my question is, what is still to come? What is still to come? What are we still waiting for? We've created a new high. What are we waiting for, guys?
So we're waiting for.
There you can go.
So waiting. I think a big move to the upside.
Okay. Let's see. The market continues, and then there we go. What happened here, guys? What do we call this?
It's the expansion level.
Consolidation.
We can now take this away. It's no longer valid. Right. So these are levels. Can everybody see that? The puzzle's coming together. Can you all see that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody see how this puzzle's coming together. So now we all saw that at this level, right, at the mitigation phase, the market fell. We now had a contraction box. What happened at this level?
Decisions was made.
A decision was being made. Right? They then pushed price lower. They decided, they said, okay, fine. Are we going to buy price at this level? No, we're not. Are we buying price at this level? No, we're not. Bank said, okay, fine. Can you buy price at this level? No, we're not. The bank said, okay, this is our final offer. We can't go any lower than that. Fine, we'll buy price at this level. Everybody with me?
Yeah.
Yes.
So does everybody understand how this works? The lower, you see, the movement really happened. The movement actually happened over here. But they made the final decision over here. But they had already agreed on price at this level. They already agreed on price here. And then the confirmation came in over here. Who do you think was stepping? Exactly. Who do you think was stepping in over here?
Institutions.
Smart money.
Exactly. Hedge funds, investments, investors, all of them, they're all stepping in over here. But now, again, what are we still waiting for?
A retest.
A retest to where?
Price to come back.
Supply.
We are waiting for price to come back where business starts.
Back to supply. Price still needs to come back to the supply zone.
Okay.
And if supply don't turn into demand, then I will sell down.
All right. Now look what happened. Can you see how this level keeps getting
Respected.
this level keeps getting guys coming in and making decisions. And you see that at this exact level, even if we didn't draw this box in, the market still respected where price started, all the way from down there, where price started, and they moved price back up to
supply.
supply. Right? Now, we can see that again at this level, we got a reaction. What happened? Back up into
Supply.
Supply again.
the supply zone. So every time it got into the supply zone, what were you doing?
Selling.
It's selling off.
No, but what were you doing? You were putting in a sell position.
Yes.
Everybody with me? Right. Now, if we went to a higher time frame, we can now see what took place. They made a decision over here, they pushed price up, made a decision over here, pushed price down, made a decision over here, pushed price up, made a decision over here, pushed price up. But your main movement was the supply zone. Why did we know that they were going to come back here? What was waiting here for them that they would never leave?
Money.
Its liquidity orders was there.
Unfair price.
Unfair price was.
Because you know what? Me, you, everybody, we were all trying to sell at these levels. And we did, right? We sold. But now, if we are not trading our stop losses, where's our stops? If we bought over here, where's our stops? Give or take somewhere over there. Another one probably, if we were buying over here, stop loss plus minus somewhere over there. Right? So now, what were we looking for? What can you see, guys? What did we see over here that we're seeing now over here? Come on, guys.
They picked up liquidity.
No. What is happening over here?
It is the sellers took the buy again.
Equal high.
Exactly. Equal highs. That's all we were looking for. That's all we were looking for was equal highs. I didn't care about anything else. My supply zone was complete when I got equal highs, and the highest candle, right? The highest candle to my order block, right? The highest candle to my order block came in to complete that level of supply. We have an order block. That next candle is equal to my previous order block. Make sense? Who's with me here? Had an order block over here. My previous candle came right up to where my previous order block was, at my supply zone. This automatically told me that I'm selling off the market. My order block, my supply zone was complete. I had equal highs, and the fact that my order blocks met the supply zone That was a perfect acknowledgement that, listen, we are selling this market now. I'm not even waiting for a retest, nothing. I am selling this market, and that's when I get a sniper entry. I enter right there. I'm like, I am selling this market. Why? Right? Because I have so much confirmation. It only made sense that these guys wanted to continue to come over here because we had a whole massive pool of liquidity. And every time they came in here, everybody started to sell. Right? But not once did they give us equal highs. Not once did they give us equal highs. And then all of a sudden, the measurement of my order block is the equal high to my downfall. And from there, that was the end of it.
Right.
I remember argument with Session about it. He said he's gonna buy, then you told him, let's see what happens if you buy. And Marco went down. I remember this move like it was yesterday, Marco.
But can everybody see that
Bunch of suck-ups.
how going through different time frames showed me different data, and different data played a different role in my setup? But what played the biggest role?
Supply zone, I would say.
No, but what I'm saying, what played the biggest role here? My thinking, my emotions.
Makes sense.
You understand? Because at this level, I was buying, but my emotions weren't being played around with because I knew that I needed to come back to my supply zone. So I was ready for this regardless. I was ready for this. I was even ready to buy from level to level, level to level, level to level until my supply zone was matched. And once I got those equal highs, it was over. I was selling, Session was buying. It is what it is. And that was that. But guys, can we all see how all these different pieces of the puzzle came together, but your biggest downfall over here was your psychology. Because
So with me again, my psychology. So I've now, especially now with the last, let's say 2 weeks, I'll catch the scalping. So I'll build up nice liquidity in between, build my account, and then always for some like, just because I doubt the move, I end up missing the big move. And I catch all the little moves, but then I end up missing that big move because I doubt my setup.
why?
Because I let the little moves try. Then I start looking at what the little moves are doing, and it ends up changing my thinking. Where if I stuck to the original move and I didn't factor in the little scalping I'm doing in between, yeah, that's what ends up changing. And then I'm like, okay, wait, let me hold. And by the time I confirm, then it's too late. And the moves are basically 50% of the moves happened, and then I catch the last 50% of it.
Okay? Guys, what happened here?
Demand zone.
It was a demand zone turned into supply.
Exactly. What happened there? What happened then?
Demand was feeding supply, I would say.
To the
Demand
downside.
turns support, yeah.
And you see how all of this can help you.
Yeah, that's why you posted buy until 13,400, because if you see there's another demand to turn to supply and then dump.
Yes.
Yeah.
But can you see that how simple things just like this, equal highs and equal lows. Here we had equal lows. Market went up. At that same level, we got the retest and market dumped. Equal highs, market fell. Simple, simple, simple things.
So like with that big dump, that happened there,
Yeah.
that dump I only caught halfway because so I was scalping in between, and then I was like, and then when I saw it break, I thought, okay, cool, it went up, it's gonna retest, and then I waited for it to come down to confirm, and then it just kept on dropping, and I jumped in, like I said, I only caught 50% of it, where I would have made a lot more, and I would have a safer entry if I stuck to the original move.
I want to show you guys something. Who can see equal lows? Besides the one I brought out, who can see equal lows?
There where your arrow is just to the right, let's see.
And down, yeah.
There. What happened at that level?
It was support and into resistance, or resistance and into support, I would say.
But what happened?
As expected.
What was this? It was a level where supply turned into?
I see, yeah.
Demand.
Exactly. What do we have here? We had them make a decision, and at this exact level, we got our equal lows. But not only that, our supply turned into demand, right, to the downside. And where did this all happen? Where did this all happen? Look at that, guys. It all happened when business started. So can you see I had one confirmation, right? One confirmation. Let's say I was gonna take it. Let's say I took this trade over here, right? We're now waiting for this market to come back into this zone in order to sell it off, right? Right? So we're waiting for supply to come back into demand, and then automatically will then sell off, which happened right over here. However, though, as much as that happened, right? What happened over here? What was this? What is that, guys?